Waduh, selamat malam guys. Selamat malam teman-teman semuanya. Kembali lagi dengan aku Ikhsan Nur Sanskuyy. Pada malam hari ini aku akan main Genshin lagi dan menyelesaikan jokianku dulu ya. So welcome teman-teman yang nonton live dan juga nonton replay. Kalau ada, kalau nggak ada ya udah. Aduh. Selamat malam, halo Sanskuyy Joki, halo Kasasran. Joki tidur. Gua bisa nggak bang? Bisa. Update pula cina. 300 MB cuy. Lama ya bun, lama ya Bunda Ratna. Lama kali cowok nunggunya. Bro, ini lagi update baru guys, Genshin. Xilonen sama siapa ya? Bikin impact terus bang, serah aku lah, ngatur aja kalian bocil. Emang kalian yang donatur di sini bocil. Kalau mau ngatur jadi donatur sini deh. Bocil datang-datang, marah-marah nggak terima. Bocil pelar. Kok ngelek-ngelek sih? Ngelek-ngelek asu kayang. Tolong deh. Aduh, ngedrop piton. Jaringan babi. Nah, udah nggak ngelek kan ya? Ini belum hidup, cok. Giling ini Subathon belum hidup. Oke. Mana ada nge-lag lagi guys. Sekarang jokin siapa bang? Lanjut si Caleb kayaknya. Si akun si Caleb dulu sih. Ini aku pelan dulu mencapai 40% total kemajuan eksplorasi basin. Oh, orang ada 100% mah tinggal ambil doang tuh. Ini kok Archon ya? Oh. Lanjut bos ke Archonnya. Itu biasa. Dapat bansos 300. Ayo yo. 600 lalu bang Lord Havel. Berarti primoku sekarang 2495. Ada Xilonen sama Chiori. Gacha jangan, gacha jangan, gacha jangan, gacha jangan, gacha jangan. Jangan lah ya. Jangan deh ya, jangan. Sekarang jokin akun siapa bang? Akun kelep dibilang tuli, kuping kau, peka kalau semua ya. Aku tinju nenekmu nanti ya. Linknya tuh pasang deh, bocil. Urakmi Sugiri. Mau ngomong bang, tapi lagi mikir. Gacha Xilonen bang, karena momi. Iya sih sebenarnya Xilonen nih gede cok. Semangat perangnya maksudnya. Tapi sama Chiori dulu ya. Chiori teneri Mona dilap. Daya Kiki Jean. Takutnya aku dapat Kiki. PT berapa ya? Gede. Aku PT. Aku red on sih. PT 11 lah. Masih 11. Nggak mau dan ntar dapat PT rendah takut. Aku takut Xilonen tak terpakai cok. Kelarin akunku dulu deh. Expand map kah? Oh enggak. Ada pelebaran map sama aja. Sama aja bos. Kelarin ke Sarcon dulu deh. Minta kalian Archon quest. Ini coba tengok kita coba gameplaynya ya. Aduh, harus kalian quest Archon nih. Quest Archon tunggu 2 hari. Ini lusa nih, jam 8 pagi dah. Lamanya bos. Betul deh, pakai musik di Natlan dulu ya. Lanjut Archon ya. Pamit dia mau tidur mama. Mau tidur mamaku yang suruh. Udah sini biar aku temenin mama kamu. Bukan Archon nih.
You two have come just in time. I've got some good news. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, so the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus. So please also take a chance to relax you.
So that's the plan. We can finally stop and take a. Paimon knows that. It's not like.
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. There have also been times
Karakter
when it
baru
suddenly
aku buat
became more active in the past.
sampai dia jadi background orang yang main Genshin cok.
Oh,
Ya bagaimana tidak dong? Gede.
Are you feeling better now?
Lah. Ngebak aja dia. Kacina bisu seketika. Archon quest nggak ada suara apa ini?
So we'll finally get to meet Xilonen, the legend.
Tak ada suara bos. Apa pula ini cok? Masa gara-gara suara?
Hey, have some confidence in yourself.
Weh, tolong kompensasi nih Genshin, tolong weh. Gara-gara kompensasi apa? Anjay, jauh cuy. Ada loli loh. Apanya loli? Semenjak update-nya agak berat gini ya. Tepat ada cok.
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Nyalain not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Tuh, kecilnya gara-gara suara
The
tau.
only thing she said
Ayo lo Bang Alre.
is that a new hero had pledged. She did mention, but I seem to understand. Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm
Tuh, Xilonen
used to
Xilonen
it,
gede
really.
kali nih.
I just
Kayak mau meledak
Archon's
gitu.
requests are always difficult to fulfill.
Gacha nggak sih?
We used to. Anyway,
Gacha nggak sih?
I can't argue with her.
Gede tau.
Ooh, just because
Ooh.
I understand.
Gede dan bulat Bang
rationale
Alre.
doesn't make me
Kamu mau
any
nggak?
less-
It's impossible.
As you probably know, we forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual.
Dia momi nih,
First
momi nih.
hero of that particular name.
Karakter tus. Karakter tus. Ini kacanya gara-gara suara
They
cok.
were all performed outside.
Yeah, that's
Then those deeds haven't been recorded.
Mana
by
ada
the Night
melorot
Kingdom.
bulat gini
To take it
kocak.
one step further, even if
Kacanya
you
bisa
had
pemana nggak tahu
only
nih.
memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by
Jadi
the
bisu
wild,
dah.
can be even the great
seems though I have don't.
Mawika.
Aku
of all
gacha sih
people
kayaknya.
should know better than anyone. Yet she's still entrusted
Dia
the
masih
task of
kenceng nih Bang
forging
Alre,
the
masih
ancient name
masih
to
kenceng
me.
dan bulat, panjang
Oh,
berat
that's
nih.
it. Nobody's happy being
Tolong
happy.
biar.
Ugh,
Apa
darn.
pula?
Well, if she gave me this
Aduh,
order, then she believes the ancient name is an
habis itu gacha deh.
indispensable. In other words, the order
Orang gede
is an
gini.
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's
Mana ada ketolong BH dia?
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge
Tuh
the
bulat
traveler's
cok,
existence.
bulat dan besar dia Bang Alri. Coba aku gacha abis ini ya.
if we can talk to her again.
Well, every plus, considering the I don't
By the way,
know.
Arton Quest
That
ada
really
baru
define
Bang
the
Alri.
Oh, we've heard that name before.
Tapi mapnya belum update.
cons-
Kayaknya next
Still,
update deh
I've
kayaknya.
heard that
I hate to break it.
5.2 kayaknya.
Yeah, at the cost of her spirit, speaker stone be.
Tuh kacinanya bisu cok. Kenapa
Gotta go,
kacina bisu ya?
Malika. We're already off to a rocky start. In that case, I guess I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
Entah 5.2 atau 5.3.
All right, Kanich is a
Tuh.
seasoned negotiator. I trust
Tuh.
he'll know the best things to
Masih
say.
ragu bos, kamu gacha Xilonen. Masih ragu deh.
Please just give me a moment to write the letter.
Besar dan mulus.
Okay, we'll take a stroll in the meantime.
Nih, teori gacha dekat sini ya. Dekat binatangnya nih. Coba gacha. Aku posisi red. Oh, ini kan. Anjing salah ini bodoh. 20 kali sih bisanya. Kacanya bisu gara-gara suka baca dungkin. Ho? Ngetik apa lah dia ini? Apa lah dia ini guys? Mas lah. Tak mungkin ya. Sangat impossible bos. Ini perlu gacha lagi nih. Gacha apa sih? Pacolai kayaknya dicolai, suka solai. Sudah aku duga dapat colai. Ini 10 terakhir nih. Habis sih udah primo nih, tolong lah ya. Tolong saya Pak Jokowi. Mas. Tak semudah itu, Bos. Petir rendah berharap apa coba? Nah, lumayan lah, Papua Sport. Bah, bau, bau meme. Habis. Berarti tadi 22 tambah 12. Berarti 34. 33. Tadi 21.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is pushing it.
Kita lanjut Archon Quest ya. Apa ini? Betul pas. Tuh, kini Cina sama ya bisu dua-duanya. Astaga naga.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just like
Bisa ada bisu sih. Tapi enak cok bisu-bisu gini. Ngebak kah? Ini ngebak emang dari Mahoyo nih. Untuk cok. Itu kan laptop kentang bang. Mulut anak kotor ya Yan ya. Tuh emang burik cok. Ntar pamit disuruh turu sama ayah gua. Kalau nggak
yeah,
kalau
I'm
nggak nyawa
sorry to put this
nyawa
on you,
taruhan.
Kanich.
Alah sama dia takut.
Wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also?
Bilang badannya kalau kontol aku 5, 3 di Jepang, 2-nya di Amerika. Kamu berlima kan ku masukkan semua.
Lagu tolol.
Keluarkan semua tepat di muka. Bilang
Apa ini
badannya
cok
kalau
cok?
kontol aku 5, 3 di Jepang, 2-nya di Amerika.
Siapa sih nyiptain lagu ini anjing?
Berlima kan ku masukkan semua. Keluarkan semua tepat di muka.
Memang Ikhsan Kadu Kalapia.
5.000 dari Ikhsan Nur Syafri.
Mentioned there are 6 heroes and that
Makasih
Xilonen is
5.000-nya ya.
one of 4 that have-
Ikhsan Kadu Kalapia.
Well, then I
see,
Tuh emang dia kagak mau cok.
given how the Masters of the Night went, I've never met.
Emang ada suara. Membisu dia bisu.
Huh, so
Kontol aku ada 5. 3 di Jepang, 2-nya di Amerika.
last week kind of
yeah, then okay.
Orang-orang sekarang rapper aneh-aneh ya. Ini nunggu lusa terus dah. Belum ada lusa-lusa. 2 di 3 di Jepang, 2 di Amerika. Ah. Tolol emang. Uh.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Xilonen. Let's ask her how things have been going. Hey, Xilonen, how's everything going?
Pindah.
Oh, hi, Traveler in Pime. I have bad news. Lolly did not reply to our request.
Cik Lali tidak balas
I
suratnya.
suppose I'm not too surprised.
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to...
Yeah, well, she can be all, but let's go to the stadium.
That's true. Let's go.
Ngantuk, Cok. Mau kelarin Archon Quest. Nathanku masih belum kuinin ya. 100% nantilah. Ketika Jokian sudah tidak ada lagi, baru.
Paimon doesn't see anybody. Seems she's just not...
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but
That might be true, but this is still a request.
a sub. Yes, Mawika is the only thing.
Cik Lalin
is that she
siapa anjay, Cik
often
Lalin?
has-
Huh. So even though she's super, unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can
Ini kah
ignore
Cik
us
Lalin?
just because she's famous?
Nunggu janda ini.
Talk about her like she's some kind of... If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really?
Mampus.
So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right?
Huh? Lolly.
Oh, ini Cik Lali ya?
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes, Granny Eatsley.
Waduh, Cik
But
Lali.
emphasis on Eatsley.
Loli
Not
ini Cik
Granny.
Lali nih.
You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. Oh, wipe that look off your face. You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well,
Udah
don't go
tua
thinking
anjay
it's
dia.
a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention? She's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young.
Oh.
It was an honest mistake. I guess.
Paimon,
What? How dare you? Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you. It's just that... Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting more and more of her foot in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well...
It was my
Seat Lolly.
idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a... But... it's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly was a bit awkward. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed?
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be
Anyway, Xilonen.
correct. The situation isn't like anything we've...
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an Outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me...
Let me.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value. Oh, weary yet free soul. Even the most those are all
Wala
the
bang Loren
things that I
Gay?
could see in you. You've experienced huh? Don't move.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body.
Isn't that kind of like having part of a ghost come back with you?
It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind. And
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
it was nothing. Xilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the...
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom,
Ini berat gini penjawabnya dah.
constantly borrowing the power of the sacred.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well,
Not exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare a few more things.
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
The Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please, be careful during your...
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat and bring him. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by Auroron's. He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui...
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want with him? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was
Suara
kidnapped
si
out of
Citlali macam
everyone
ada kayak
in
keras-kerasnya nih.
in any case, I'm truly sorry to put you two.
You can count on us.
All right, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
Udah kini gak ada suara, Kacina kagak ada suara. Terus suara Citlalinya terus ngekrek gitu. Nah, mereka buru-buru ngupdate aja sih.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the however, I doubt anyone would believe me.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in...
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone. He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh... Oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a... Let's follow the phlogiston...
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally here.
So fokus sekolah ya. Bacot. Ini quest Archon baru nih KJ, kau udah ini belum? Udah mainin belum? Ini Cilali, gede
How
kan ya?
about
Gede.
now?
What
Kawaii juga nih.
Whoa, Paimon
Tapi dia belum ini, belum keluar ya.
That's right. I used a
Xilonen
spell to
Theory
temporarily
dulu.
transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while,
Udah selesai tadi
you'll
nyicil
be able to see the
sambil
phlogiston too.
sambil
Wow,
IST
you can
juga.
even share your
IST?
senses with
Apa itu
us.
IST?
First time Paimon's heard anything.
It requires when I held your hand. Anyway,
Sambil nyicil IST.
This way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
what was that?
Stop sih.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go, but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their
Dapat
speech
teori
patterns.
PT36 Red Off nih bos. Kau
Given
kapan?
the
Mana
looks on their
paten?
faces just now,
Aku Xilonen gak
or
dapat tadi.
perhaps I am still not fashionable
Apa yang gacha
enough?
Xilonen?
But that can't be.
Posisi aku red on ya.
Was that? See,
Aduh.
Now that I think about. Oh, they appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will.
Halo CV.
hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah?
Shiori itu cara baru apa lama? Lama dah.
Wait. Let me see.
Baru pernah dengar tuh aku Shiori ini masalah.
Paimon sees a small
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened.
Kita terus jujur sama dia. Bukan gak suka tapi kan juara cukup.
Leaving
Kan
such a
aku
subtle
jago
mark
di
implies
Genshin.
that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the tree's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if
Tapi
my
aku
darling
lebih jago
grandson
sih.
is also... I can't have him caught in the
Spiralnya tutup
crossfire.
mata.
I've got to be careful.
Apa sih anjing jelas. Nih update baru nih banyak kali cacatnya nih. Udah voice-nya crack gini, nge-crack gini. Pecah. Kini Cina bisu tiba-tiba.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air.
Kanich told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can.
Lemes amat gaya kau, makanya jangan sering-sering
It's
belum
about
tidur
time
tuh.
that little there are
Ngantuk,
signs
ngantuk
judging
aku.
from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember
Karena
the
ngantuk
little
aja
mark
nih.
Given there are,
Tadi aku mau tidur kan, cuman aku terpikir, Genshin dah.
I'll take this direct.
Hari aku tidur ntar.
And off she goes.
Karena kamu main akun kamu bang, iya.
Traveler, did you
Keluarin
know
Archon Quest ya.
once Lolly left that voice? So you were thinking
Jokian
the same
habis,
thing?
masih ada.
Paimon also
Besok lah
said
aku keluarin
that she
Jokian.
did say that she was quite adept at this stuff.
Keluarin Archon Quest
If
dulu.
you think about it,
Fix efek
she's
Raja
really got a
Singa.
lively inner world.
Mata kau, efek Raja Singa. Raja Singa matamu.
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something?
Did you find something?
Huh.
Tahun depan kamu balik lagi ke Betukai lagi? Enggak, aku di sini terus.
Weird. The But he can't have just evaporated into thin air.
Kalau misalnya aku udah sampai 100 juta subscriber baru gue cukre. Enggak lah, aku di sini terus lah. Udah bulat tekadku nih. Spoiler, nanti Mafika dijadiin istri sama Kapitano. Nggak mungkin anjing. Orang dia kelahi gelut gitu gimana cerita jadi istri? Nggak mungkin. Spoiler kalian tak masuk akal semua, bos. Mana mau Mafika dijadiin istri sama Kapitano? El Capitano. Lah, Kapitano kah?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that
Oh,
our first
nggak, Ding.
meeting has to take place like this. It's just that, and given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you
Gak
were
akan
anywhere
ajajekan
else in the
benci-bencian
world.
malah jodoh kayak kebanyakan
However,
orang. Nggak
you're
mungkin.
now
Itu kau
in
yang
the
bikin
Night
cerita,
Kingdom.
kocak.
Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron.
Oh, dia
the one
Auroron.
you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatoui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatoui.
Auroron nih. Ini kalau misalnya
I'm
cewek yang main ini
afraid
pasti
you've been brought
rahimnya
here
angen ya.
by a lot. My friend
si
and I
Auroron.
only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Loh,
Be
the Captain.
careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all
Kok jadi
It
gini
was
sih?
I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who
Oh, jahat anjing
utilized
si
this
Auroron.
ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleague. I will use the opportunity
Bentar,
to explain my
sebelahnya
goals
warna
and
ini, sebelahnya
motivations
biru.
to
Kayak aku
you,
tahu dah.
as well as why I
Kayak
mistrust Malwika, the Pyro.
kayak YouTuber apa ini?
I
Bentar.
believe there is little reason for you to
Mana
blindly
YouTubernya?
follow my plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
Kayak Bang Kris anjay.
You will see me
Kayak
again
Bang
once
Kris
you return
G9
to reality. No matter what I say, please help me keep this a
Mana
secret.
sama lagi matanya sebelah biru sebelah
This is
merah.
all to avoid dragging.
Lah Bang Kris G9 tiba-tiba dari sini, bos. Bedanya dia nggak ada tato. Apakah Bang Kris G9 terinspirasi dari Auroron? Tapi dia kagak main Genshin sih.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly.
Dia kagak main Genshin, cok.
Hey, why are you sitting up?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover
Pamit bang, mau
remnants
bobo, oke
from the
deh.
Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short
Adios,
break.
oke.
Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond. In any case,
In any case.
need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's.
Well, I recruit, but if you want...
Berapa lama nih ya questnya?
over there.
Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatu.
We'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must be...
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1.
Main maju-maju ya.
Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against. Get to the chase. Incoming. Hey!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Don't blink. Wind, hear me. Time to shine. With sword from shadow.
Mobil lu San, lanjut. Apa sampai jam 12 ini? Kalau kuat.
Auroron!
Granny!
Gue ini.
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Leave, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone.
And greetings to you too.
Nenek yang satu lagi.
Granny?
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are
Aku,
Granny's friend.
aku
are you not?
ngopi.
You seem to be
Aku
approximately
malas
the
ngopi.
same.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't...
Wait.
Main
He's
sembarangan aja.
not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Bocah 8-9 tahun.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are...
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the masters of... Exactly.
Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes,
So why did you...
because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey, I'm no ordinary granny. Would they really dare to come after me? And thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find
Aduh,
the
tolong, kaki
mysterious
saya sakit.
individual from the Masters of the Night Wind and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality.
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your... Let's clean this place up and get
Suaranya
back to
kayak
the
pecah
city.
gitu, Cok. Si Lali.
Auroron?
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown
You're...
Yes, I grow up.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that.
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with—
How exactly did the masters raise this guy?
Oh,
Kacau emang. Apakah ada epic moment? Jauh ini kayaknya. Ini Archon Quest. Sini kah?
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue.
that's right.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lolly is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much.
Understood.
Mr. Auroron, please report back to the speaker's...
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for— Once Auroron is settled—
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Mother Granny.
Cucu baruku ini sopan sekali.
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub. Huh? What is it? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you... Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was... All that stuff about protect... Yeah, you're... Still, Paimon... We still have another...
Archon kasih Quest Archon. Oh, Quest Archon masih ini lah. 5 Fuika nggak sih? Itu kok ke Xilonen anjing. Ding. Kalau Ambatox, lo kelep.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. What was that?
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't
So bro,
I'm
wrong.
terribly sorry.
And what's with you apologizing all the...
You're right. Granny tells me that too.
Siapa lagi nih
So
masuk
you're
yang
gonna
asu?
call Paimon Granny?
Well, I could.
There.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have
Pembaik atau
crossed
penjahat nih orang,
swords with
Bang?
my colleagues many times.
Kagak
I
tahu
know
sih,
that you are
masih
by
belum
no
tahu,
means
masih
an
belum jelas nih
unreasonable person.
alurnya.
And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat, will pay for her mistakes. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I told you she's had another emergency plan all along?
Biru car
The
gacha
details of
live.
which she has chosen
Car
to keep
gacha live.
hidden from you.
Hah?
An
Car gacha live.
emergency plan?
Si Ororon.
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails.
Car
Whether
gacha.
this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan. And all of
Lah kenapa Kapten ini membantu ya?
the abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa's plan?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains and now. I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Colluding with the Fatu. Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You.
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then.
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right...
Wait, Molly! Please, calm down. We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? So, maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting... You're right, Traveler. Let's go.
Menarik.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What? Really? You're just going to
Sekarang hari apa
stonewall
sih?
me?
Rabu kan ya? Iya, besok Kamis.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we have.
What?
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not everyone can handle Granny's scolding.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves instead of listening to me?
Sorry.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me. Well, if that's how you're going to
Cerewet
treat
kali
me,
Cok Citlali ini
you can
sumpah.
stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good. You kids get to a certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Auroron, where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Nyalain. So I've got to go.
Get back here this instant! Auroron! What is this? Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far?
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me little brat. That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Ngeri juga, Cok.
That's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. Auroron probably did
patahkan
everything
kaki,
he could
anjay.
to get away because...
Takut sama nenek Citlali.
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll...
Nonton kau dengan keringat dan air mata, makan samyang pakai cabai. Ngapain malam-malam makan samyang maupun cabai, Cok? Nambah penyakit anjay. Sayangi badanmu, sayang. Nanti sakit siapa lagi? Penontonku siapa lagi? Donaturku. Maksudnya siapa lagi ntar yang
Do you two have some time?
sering ribut sama aku tiap
Feeling
malam?
hungry? How about we...
Udah samyang, bon cabai lagi anjing.
We can...
You're not gonna take her offer? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot quieter since Aurora. She's right. We're seasoned adventurers, so we're more than capable of paying our own bill.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and drinks?
Are you sure? We can save you.
Mora is the least of my concerns. Besides, we're definitely doing...
Sure, that's fine with us, but Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, Seatloud.
Don't worry. I'm sure...
Lemas yang kemarin media share-nya belum, Cok. Belum ada masuk media share aneh emang. Kacau emang ini. Coba aku tengok ya. Riwayat dukungan 5.000. Kagak ada, masih kagak. Masih ndak ada sama ya. Kemarin nih tadi malam nih tuh sedih yang monyet-monyet. Tuh, emang kagak ada, Bos. Emang indah ada. Kacau Shopee Pay sosial bus nih. Kayaknya ini yang kacau kayaknya. Ini yang kacau. Shopee Pay yang kacau. Sempat misalnya ada orang mau joki gitu kan, Shopee Pay, terus sini transfer masuk, uang dia kepotong, baku hantam dah berdua tuh. Tak tahu lah aku ya. Deng, 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 deng.
Huh.
What are you looking at?
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like
Mabuk dia.
But Paimon only sees one person there.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle.
Do you think she's drunk?
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sidla.
Wait, so you call her Granny?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call
Dia
her
nenek
my
buyut
great,
sekian
great
kali.
Granny.
Beliau ini salah top paling terkenal.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now.
Oh, please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regular...
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no...
What?
Who's that?
Itu mata
You
buka mata
got
sini dia.
some doll calling me by my first name. Let me guess.
Are you still with us, Lolly? You're kind
You chumps come around here picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. I mean, come on. Monster? Me?
Granny Seat Lolly, you're...
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation and... oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good... That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a hard worker, all right.
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke, the linger...
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks. Her mind's actually
Is this another specialty?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Sitlali herself.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger. Huh?
Apa pula di sini ini?
Traveler? Paimon?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Hang on, just keep it in.
Phew. Okay.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk?
There's so much that I want to.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all. Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame. I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it.
Actually?
Huh? Tell me what?
Yeah, this is as...
So, you heard...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly. You had every right to complain about...
I can't take it anymore! Why? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one... It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas.
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. Take a walk with me. I have things to share with you.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
Ini kapan kelarnya Bos Arconnya, Bos? Udah hampir 1,5 jam nih ya.
Well, great view, right?
Wow, it's beautiful.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? Let's just have a casual
Really?
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right. I don't usually open up. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eats Flea is a...
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few... What about you? Are you...
We don't find you scary at all.
Huh. That's because you're not from my tribe. You don't know how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter... Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to believe.
We believe you. Xilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, the reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen. No one knows who his parents were. He was just... The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls, a possibility. To turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, you see the problem. When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift. Unable to find a way back to the ley line, the ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel. I wasn't surprised the chief at the time. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction. And absolutely, the plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should. Everyone thought he would be happy he asks this question.
Wait,
He knows that. But he still feels guilty. Aurora, maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroron into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince... You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back...
Probably drank too much. It's okay. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. You've helped me so much.
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can
Anak
figure out
siapa
our
tuh
next move
muntah-muntah?
in the
Anakku
morning.
tuh pas lagi mabok di klub malam, kusikat dia.
Friends. I like the sound of that.
I like the sound of that.
Auroron's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Aku cekokin cairan putihku nih.
About a backup plan? Yeah, you're right, but she's probably asleep.
Ini gak bisa habis cok ini questnya. Quest Archon lama kali.
Speed of light.
Oh Pino, anakku lahir dari tinta dan pewarna nanti iya. Cit Lali ini busekku juga nih. Kenapa kasurnya panjang nih? Sangat tidak logis teman ya. Kasur siapa yang panjang kayak gini, Cuk? Kamu kan bos ini tidur kan? Panjang kali kasur bos. Malas aku candain orang yang ngantuk. Kenapa emangnya? Ngantuk cok aku. Streamer ngantuk, streamer hoam-hoam terus ya. Aduh.
You're already here. I was...
Wow, you're up early.
Let's not bring up... Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. Looks like all the war... I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Night Wind. I need to head back right away.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure you can handle it on your own? Do you need our help?
I'll be fine. We also have the support of the warriors stationed at the stadium. Could always use more manpower. I'm done making excuses for him. He's not a child. I was the one who vouched for him, so I need to report back to the speaker's chamber. I'll accept
Bencong aja
however
belum
you
kelihatan
choose
jam
to
segini,
handle the
masa dengan
situation. But I should be able. As for the ancient name, thank you.
Ya ngapain aku keliaran coba? Kalau aku keliaran berarti aku bencong dong.
The situation must
Makanya aku tidur pengen bilang bencong. Kau yang keliaran jam segini kan? Berarti kau bencong bos. Mampus. Berarti kau bencongnya aja ya.
Traveler over here!
Perfect.
Our star outlander has appeared.
Anjay ada Maulani.
Oh, you're here!
Ada Maulani,
Just my way of
ada
saying how awesome you are.
si Hitam,
A real emergency on our
ada
hands.
adeknya
So this is the perfect time
kakak
for you to
ini,
show
siapa sih namanya?
But can we get a quick
Alah kok sampai jam 3 kemarin nyari bencong.
Abyss suddenly attacked the collective of Genshin.
Yes, and the
Woi,
attacks are
Kaska.
increasing in frequency.
The tribes have plenty of
Cuicu.
defenses, so
Mana
they're
ada
safe
aku
for
nyari
now.
bencong jam 3
But
kemarin.
I can't say the same for Chaska and I have been searching for survivors.
I plan on heading back to the collective
Ian
at
San.
Plenty, just in case my tribe needs.
Si hitam.
Where are you gonna go? I'll go help the children of Echoes. They're the closest, so I can start fighting right away. What about you guys? We could go together.
Kenapa semenjak update ini jadi pecah gini
That does
suaranya?
sound
Ada beberapa
important.
karakter yang pecah suaranya.
No worries. Just leave the children of Echoes to us. Who knows? Maybe yours truly will have the Abyss on the run by the time you're finished. That would be pretty great, actually. I hope my tribe gets through okay. It'll be fine. Your tribe doesn't do all that
Ngapain ya?
bodybuilding for nothing.
Halo.
Let's part ways here for now.
Rumah
And most
ngapain mana?
importantly, be careful, everyone.
Lagi nge-live, kenapa?
Koichi,
It's alright.
Kenapa emang?
She's just looking out for everyone.
Hah?
Alright, let's hurry
Oh,
up and
kan?
talk to the Pyro Archons so we can
Nanya
help
nggak
the
ada
others.
Lagi live di sana betul. Dan nanti sebentar itu udah. Nah. Udah.
Oh, it's you two. As you can see, things are not looking good right now. People across Nyalain are in danger. Look, I'm very interested.
That's alright, we're also in a hurry.
What? Somebody thinks my plan is too risky. I will answer. I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Nyalain, but it comes at a heavy price. The Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would...
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead. Even then, the net can still become corrupt given the enormity of the price. It's a solution I refuse to consider right now. It's true. Both plans. Nyalain is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the ever-looming threat of the Abyss, the Pyro Archons had to account for the worst-case scenario. Having a contingency plan is still. This has always been a well-kept...
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another way to solve the problem.
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. But I see no reason for him to lie. Seems like our only path forward is to track him down, so he can answer that... Judging by your expression, you must have doubted me. Even if...
Not even a little! We would never... Wait, what are you talking about, Traveler?
Just as maybe it was out of caution, anxiety, or simple... So now that you have your answer, do you still doubt me?
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and feel free to call me Mawika. It's what all my friends call me, and I like it that way. As for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the...
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet. Even though the Abyss... Don't worry. I just need to finish coordinate...
Wait, you're going to fight in person? Didn't you give up your power?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god in my current state. But don't forget, I was an experienced and powerful warrior before I ever became... No matter how you look at it, my duty is on the front lines.
The front line.
I just think there's strength in numbers. If the people feel emboldened,
Tak ada rasa nyesal
that's just
dikit.
a
Aku gacha
bonus.
Kinis.
Anyway,
Bener kata sebagian orang,
even if
gacalah
we
karakter yang kamu
respond to these
suka.
threats in time, I've considered moving my people to other nations. I've told the
Kenapa
chiefs
kau
of each
pengen gacha
tribe to
Xilonen ya?
strengthen their defenses and advise
Hai
people
terus ke Bang
against
Alri, ku
leaving
tinju
their
nanti nenek kau ya.
Now I just need to find the right time to disclose the true nature of
Dikit-dikit
the
hai,
crisis
dikit
to
hai,
the
dikit
people
hai.
of Nyalain.
Paimon's a little worried about how people will react.
Kamu gacha Xilonen ya?
But
Apalagi
that
si anak
won't be the
kon.
only response.
Alright, we should head out.
No.
Bacot hai kalian ya. Pasti kamu menyesal kan pengen gacha Xilonen kan? Pengen punya momi yang besar. Besar, bulat, dan padat. Kalau nggak sama ini aja sih, sama si siapa? Cilalit, siapa lagi namanya? Lupa lagi. Kendor. Mana ada kendor, bos?
Quick, over here to save.
Kachina, how many people do you have
Bulat
left?
gini, kencang gini kok udah kendor. Mana ada kendor? Punya nenek kau kendor ya, Bang Ari?
What's the situation? There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue.
We'll go together.
Orang kenceng gitu kok. Bilang kendor, bos. Gak tertarik Gatcha Xilonen. Kinich aja nih, kayak nyesal. Bukan nggak suka, tapi kayak jarang kepake jadi si Kinich. Utamakan fungsi bukan gengsi, bos.
Stay safe.
Anjay. Pakai Xilonen ya. Sep. Masih pakai ya?
Letting great names echo.
Get down! Get back! Yeah! Surf's up! Drop!
Cupu lah ni mimikra ya. Anjing gak mati, Cok.
Let the mountain's veins boil.
Tung. Nah, luar Ciori muncul. Bye-bye Kini, sampai jumpa di spiral aja.
I can't thank
Don't worry about it.
Todar.
We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the children of. By the way, where's Lolly?
Kacina bisu, Kinich bisu.
That makes sense.
Suara
The
si
attacks
Silalit.
are more
Siapa
urgent.
sih?
All right, this isn't a good.
Pecah-pecah sama semua suara si Maulani. Pecah-pecah kan ya? Kagak jelas semuanya. Update baru, bos. Burik. Update bukan makin bagus. Malah rusak sebagian. Genshin Tempex. Orang-orang kok bisa gitu dapat rate of
Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
PT 30 gitu. Aku pernah juga sih Baizu
The abyss
PT
threw a
20.
lot before long.
Terus sekali seumur hidup anjing. Tuh Kacina jadi bisu dah.
You mean the situation in the. It's impossible not to feel.
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more time. You really are an eternal. Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon
Dikasih Jian
confirmed
PT rendang
Nexus
bersyukur.
can resolve the crisis.
And somehow the cap. Honestly.
Jianku PT berapa ya? Jianku PT 12 ya? Oh iya, Jianku PT 12.
Before we left the stadium.
12 atau 17 kemarin ya?
Yeah, I trust the plus. She burned
Bukan
down
gitu,
all
bos.
those precious mementos for Kachina. She's already proven how when it comes to Natlands.
I agree. Life is important, but so are history and memory.
Masa PT 12 apa 17 kalau salah?
The next question is.
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there.
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
I was just about to ask. Count me in. Register.
Ini Xilonen nih emang kayak Silon ya.
All right. See you all. Oh, you betcha.
Masih ada gacha satu lagi, bos. Ini mau gacha. Ah. Bau PT berapa nih ya? Ini PT Sinenen. PT 20, 30, 40, 41. 41, 42. Terus udah itu bos. Terus bau. Cerot. Cerot. Kalau emas aku bugil. Untungnya nggak emas. Kalau bugil kan gak lucu ya kan? Hehe. Boring.
Isn't there anything else?
Anjir, jauh bos. Bugil gak bugil tetap bau. Sama ya cowok ini game. Game tai emang nih ya. Bugil tak bugil sama ya. Mau bugil, mau nggak bugil.
Moika! Oh, Chatska and Koichi
Oh, Wika.
Are you okay, Koichi?
I'm fine. No need to worry.
They ran into the Fatui while out on a
Nih,
mission.
Mafuika ini
Decided to
besar juga
follow
nih.
them.
The Fatui?
Kalau dibandingkan Mafuika dengan Xilonen, aku
Calm
lebih
down
pilih
and let me
Mafuika.
explain. Here's what happened.
Mafuika besarnya besar mantap, mantap dan berurat ya. Apa lagi nih bos?
Watch out. It's the Fatui.
It's a Fatui.
Were they attacked by the abyss? No, wait. It looks like they're protecting a group of travelers. Over there. Do you see?
Aku milih Miss Brew sih kalau disuruh suruh
That's a
pilih.
traveling group from Natlan.
Ya, kalau itu aku pilih Miss
Trying for
Brew juga
something?
dong.
Let's keep observing for now.
Lebih pilih Miss Brew sama Mafuika.
Given the appearance of abyss monsters all over
Suruh aja
Natlan,
Miss Brew
you
cosplay
should cancel
Mafuika,
your
kan
journey
bisa.
and seek shelter at the stadium or one of the tribes.
Thank you so much. I wish there was something we could give you.
We don't expect
Bahaya
anything.
emang bahaya, biasa aja.
We were out on a mission.
Miss Brew orang baik kok.
If you truly wish
Beliau orang baik.
we're not
Tapi si
asking you.
Nenen
Nonetheless,
bisa buka baju. Emang iya bisa buka deh.
Exactly.
Mafuika tinggal buka sleting doang,
There was no trade.
nggak susah.
Didn't believe the
Kurune
captain
kok
would-
Maybe we've been wrong about the
tinggal
Fatui
di
this whole
seret
time.
sampai ke selepet-selepet ya kelihatan dah. Ntar pas bagian selangkangannya nyangkut gitu bulu jembu ya kan.
So this is where they were headed. Looks tricky.
Koichi, wait for me here.
Oh, no, you don't. How are you planning to get through?
Look, I can use this terrain to my advantage.
We still can't see anything on the
The more heavily guarded the location, the more valuable the secrets. That intel is worth.
Fine. You're not gonna listen to me?
That's even more risky. I'm confident I can protect
Ini ada
myself.
yang birahi sama Kaska nih sama Elf.
I'm not sure.
I can.
You really believe that?
Fine, don't believe me. But you can't honestly tell me infiltrating a heavily guarded Fatui hideout all... You know, growing up, even if I insisted on doing something...
Bacot lucu.
All right. If we start...
Guess that means I win. Don't worry, you're not...
All right. Got your ropes?
Yeah, let's go.
Gitu, bro. Kayak orang tolol. Nungguin dia kayak orang tolol lagi.
The Fatui have eyes all over this place.
Anda berdiri di sana kelihatan dong, Dek. Kebanyakan filler, banyak fillernya Archon Quest kali ini.
Now,
Akhir-akhir aja yang seru. Filler. Apa itu filler?
Not sure how many chances I'm gonna get. I need to act.
Lebih pengenalan aja. Yang lama iya. Tadi awalnya Xilonen, terus ke Silalit,
I should get to that
Sisilit.
platform over there. But it's guarded by the Fatui. Koichi should have line of sight.
Ke Silit, terus sekarang ke ini.
That's
Ke
it.
Kaska.
Now's my chance.
It's no use staying in one place. It looks like Chaska is helping me by keeping an eye on the
Filler tuh ibaratnya kau baca Naruto komik,
I'll wait for her
langsung ke
signal.
inti. Tapi di anime ada episode yang gak ada di komik, itu namanya filler. Oh, Pino.
Time to move. That was close. Almost got caught. Probably can't make it over in one go. I'll wait for my next chance. Now's my chance.
Anjing speedrun deh, Bos.
I made it! That'll show. Let's see. The Fatui's occupying all the best locations. If we could just get past them somehow. Wait, I've got it!
Huh? What's that noise? Did something explode? Oh, it stinks! What the heck is that? What do you think you're doing? I could ask you the same thing!
Good, they're arguing. Looks like they just needed an excuse. The people on the hill over there left to help their comrades. Come get me, Chaska. I hope
That's Koichi's signal. Give me your hand, quick.
coming. I checked, and this way is completely.
Lama nyu.
Well, I was pretty helpful, right? You know, everyone usually jumps at the chance to work with me. Not my own sister, though. No, she avoids me like her life
I was wrong, Koichi. You've done well.
Wait, you're just gonna admit it? No.
Let's focus on the task at hand.
All right. If you're not... Looks like the Fatui are here to dig something up. I'm surprised.
It seems like they're looking for a dragon relic called the
Ini
Device's
antar orang nih
Ancient.
mau perama
Barely any
Mebis ya.
information.
Not
Di
bad.
Ebis.
Took us long enough. Come on.
Back where? Should we keep...
You really want to keep going?
Of course. We make a good team, don't you think?
What was
Uh-oh. We've been spot...
Falling rock incoming! Watch out for your gadget!
what?
Jelas so.
Once we got them off our tail, we went back to observe some more. They'd collected... It looked like they were waiting, though.
So, Koichi got injured trying to get them off your tail?
She pushed herself too hard and collect...
Well, I didn't cause you any trouble while we were fighting, right?
You've done very well.
I know.
So, our current intel's the device is...
I have no idea. Xilonen, I need you to gather every scholar in Natlan familiar with the secret source.
I'll get right on it.
Thank you both for your hard work.
Tuh, sletingnya lihat tuh.
Koichi, it's time for you to
Seret.
get some rest. Oh, and I prepared a small gift of my own.
My patience. That's so nice.
You don't need to give us anything, Archon. We were just doing our duty for Natlan. I should take Koichi.
Well, if Koichi doesn't want her favorite source,
I accept. Thank you, Archon.
What am I gonna do with you?
there's some for the rest of you as well. They're one of my favorites too, so don't be shy. I'll start investigating the source mechanism right away.
Saurian
If I
cracker
learn
gitu.
anything, you'll be the first.
Keripik saurian kan? Tak ada bisa-bisa bos. Lamanya. Asli cok lama kali quiznya. Berapa lama sih quiznya?
What's next for you two?
I'm taking Koichi home.
Hey, it's not like I'm some kind of...
That's what you always say. Everything's no big deal. What if the Abyss attacks again? You're saying if I let you rest in a hotel, you're not gonna rush out the minute you hear the alarm?
I won't. Triple promise I...
Mm-hmm.
Fine. On the off chance something... But I'm a doctor. I have a duty to help people in need, no matter how hard or tired... I guess you're right. But I don't have to like it.
This reminds Paimon of when we first met. Except
I'd do the same for anyone trying to put their life in danger.
Then try to see things from my perspective.
the two of you are the same.
I disagree. I understand the...
Who wants to be like her? Oh,
That's just...
you think I don't have proof?
Okay, don't get into another fight. Just pretend Paimon never said anything.
Don't worry, Paimon. You didn't do anything...
Plus, I guess we're family.
Okay, you don't have to...
Woi, lama kali
You're all good now?
Neither of
Asli
us
dah
are
sumpah.
Plus,
Be my guest. See you later, Traveler and Paimon. I'll be...
There's no rush. At least grab a nice meal with your
bye, you two. Take care of yourselves out.
Those two will probably make up for real. Well, we've learned.
Cilali.
Sorry for popping up out of nowhere again.
Why do you look so awkward?
Okay, I won't.
Awesome! Just.
Hey, friends don't order.
Oh, yeah. You mentioned how Aurora and Paimon and the Traveler discussed it after you left, and we think.
I agree with your hypothesis. Auroron came back. He helped the Masters of the Nightwind defend.
What? He came back?
I told him to give up whatever he's doing, but he refused. He said they're just one step away from success, so there's no way he can back up. Apparently, he came back to fulfill his duty to our tribe. When he left, he said...
I'm surprised you let him go at all.
I had to prioritize my tribe. Besides, the situation was intense. I couldn't focus on outside and it. Plus, he was on guard. He knew I would try to go after him, so he made sure to keep his... all these years of calling me Granny. And I couldn't do a single thing.
Don't say that! Your tribe all raised him together, right? That couldn't have been easy.
You're right. Seeing him come back reminded me of when he was little. He's not only a child of the... Besides, Auroron is my apprentice. He might have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Wait.
Look, remember how I said Auroron's soul is fragmented? This is the talisman I created, and this gem is what makes the talisman work. It just so happens that Auroron is due for a gem replacement. You guys know Aoife, right? No? Well, he's a pretty famous vet around the... Aoife doesn't know what's going on, so he agreed, no questions asked. He probably suspected that I tampered with it. But here's the catch.
That's amazing. You can do something like that?
Most people can't, but I can. That trick he used to bring you to the Night Kingdom isn't anything special, by the way. My technique is much more subtle.
So in other words, we have a whole backup of Auroron's memories in this gem.
The kid thinks he can take me on? Like I wasn't the one who taught him everything he knows?
That's amazing, Sweet Lolly. Let's take a look right away.
Once we get to the bottom of this, I know he thinks of me as his grandma. But do you think he'll get mad at me for this? You can be honest.
Huh, that's a tough question. Paimon doesn't have a grandma, so she's not the best person to ask.
To be honest, I've always doubted my ability to look after him. But if I stop here, it will haunt me until I'm 500 years old. Yeah.
Ini besok pagi nggak bakal kelar nih, Cok. Sumpah. Sama kalian.
I don't care.
You sure you'll be okay?
Did you just say...
Is that okay? We have a pretty good reason to see it too, don't we? Because...
You... fine. You can come. Just promise me you'll see this through.
Don't worry, we're professional.
Then I place my trust in your professionalism.
Harusnya gue semangat coy. Hai, pagi bangari, penjun nenekmu ya.
Are you ready?
Tapi nggak selama ini nggak sih? Paling lama kayak 2 jam atau 2,5 jam dah. Tapi ininya masih setengah jalan rasaku nih masih. Masih setengah jalan, bos. Belum lagi klimaksnya, belum lagi ininya, belum lagi itu, belum itu ini.
Look how good you're doing. You'll grow into nice big radishes in the future. And you? Eva says you're taking up too much space, but I think you're a good tree. What do you think?
Ya, apalagi nih Auroron disangi sama wortel.
Hey, how's it going, Auroron?
Good. How are you, Uncle Okanbi?
Can't complain. What you up to?
No, just some idle conversation.
Sounds fascinating. What did they say?
They told me you were coming.
Oh, by the way, I ran into Aoife yesterday.
Bayangkan tadi aku lagi quest wifi kantor lagi gangguan, ulangnya jauh pula.
Said the thing trampled over a part.
No, don't worry. I've already wrapped your share of the produce. Here you go.
Kesian.
You really knew I was coming. That's pretty amazing.
Light up the smoke and you can see.
Ulangnya jauh lagi.
Appeared out of nowhere.
Kapan Archon Quest 30 menit bejir?
It's the Fatui. Their leader seems like a big deal. He didn't bring many men with him, but they're all
yang bilang 30 menit?
If you run into them, be careful.
Kagak ada yang bilang 30 menit, aku bilang 1,5 jam. 2 jam 30 menit.
You're from the Masters of the Night Wind.
I guess you're from the Fatui.
Not an inaccurate description. I'm looking for someone who may be known to you.
Silali
is her name.
Granny? What does an outlander want with her? I've heard the name. You have business with her?
There's no point to further questioning if you insist on hiding things from me. I shall seek answers elsewhere.
Oh, he could tell I was lying and now he's leaving? Hey! At least tell me.
It's none of your concern. I have my own means of tracking her down.
Besok Jumat, matamu. Besok Kamis, kocak.
Why are the Fatui looking for her? What does she have to do with them?
Hai, apa lagi Amat? Hai juga Amat. Tenju nenek onti Amat.
I've just been studying the ley lines and asking for leads on Granny. I can definitely rule out some sort of invasion.
Karena aku cupu, aku jenderal juga hampir 4 jam tayang. Kebaikan aku turu.
Pyro Archon did not fulfill her.
Kan udah 4.000 juga, ngapain mau jadi 4.000?
Ignore him.
He knows I'm following him, but he doesn't seem to care. He's strong, I can tell. But there's something unusual about him. And
unusual?
What is it?
My lord, I feel dizzy.
Biar nama 4.000 kan lumayan, kagak ngaruh. Sama aja kocak.
That was was a spell from the Masters of the Night Wind. How did he know that? How did he do that so easily?
Ngaruh kah?
Soulfaring is supposed
Watch
to be
time.
extremely difficult.
Si Ahmad di channel lain hai doang. Cuma di sini aja kemarin dia manggil kau babi. Mana ada, Cok?
I feel much better. Thank you, my lord.
Think nothing of it. Stay vigilant and continue to gather
Kagak ada dia
information.
manggil hai babi.
The abyss could
Manggil
attack at
babi.
any moment. If you notice any irregularities, however,
Ngaruh kah watch time?
Why are the Fatui fighting against the abyss? Do they really?
Udah lah ya. Sambung besok lagi, dah ngantuk kali gua asli. Ada lupa aku hai Bapi. Oh, Bapi. Itu aku tahu. Typo dia.
I've been following him this whole time and still.
Kan bukan babi itu, kaji kocak.
Really not care? It seems like his
Tidur
soul
lagu
now is
biar
headed to
pagi
the
aku
stadium.
nge-live.
You too.
Yes, sir.
He's going inside, but the Pyro Archon.
Forgive me, my lord.
This nation is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Scam dari mana?
He just walks
Apa
straight
pula
into the
scam?
stadium. What is he gonna do?
Zuhur kok live-nya.
They're both incredibly strong. How long will they have to fight until someone comes out on top?
Ya gimana aku mau tidur, lanjut tidur.
Wait, this feeling. Just like the other day near the ley lines.
Pagi-pagi aku nge-live besok
Like
pagi
his
dah.
soul's trying to escape. Is that why he's looking for Granny? If he dies here, then all clues will be
Lanjutin ini
lost.
aku deh kayaknya. Story of season ku. God damn, man.
As for you,
No matter how dense the fog, you don't have much time.
I'm beginning to see just how.
Nah, dia udah mau klimaks ini, bos. Masih lama lagi
You
ini.
need to force yourself. I've never seen anyone match.
I didn't expect you to intervene at such a critical moment.
Elektro elemen dia, si Ororon ya.
Following you. Why didn't you stop me?
Klimaks sekali.
When walking in the forest, it is only natural to encounter wild beasts. However, not
Biar
every
besok live Joki.
Then speak.
Gak apa-apa, besok live
I
Joki aja
saved you
langsung.
Because I wanted something. My soul is more perceptive than others.
Klimaksnya tunda ya
I
ntar.
can set the questions you asked her just now.
Ngantuk aku.
So,
There's no turning back for me now. What I did back there is going to get me in a lot of trouble. You attacked the Pyro Archon in broad daylight, and I used my spell to save you. So, we're in the
seem to care little from my
Bencongnya
thoughts
masih
on
pada
the matter.
dandan. Ya ngapain aku harus nungguin bencong kelar dandan.
Explain your.
See, Lali is my.
If you truly wish.
Maka itu pas bencong dandan kita tidur, bos. Karena aku kan bencong saat negatif shift.
Change Nyalain for the better. Something I can
Makanya aku
accomplish
tidur,
with my own
kocak.
two hands. You're
Mana kemarin gambar manusia zaman Neolitikum bertiga kemarin.
maybe, just maybe.
Relate
you can
kali
show
sekarang
me
tentang
the way.
Joki.
Strange.
Yang mana ya? Aku tidur, bencongnya tampil.
Xilonen is
Yang
said
mana,
to be the
Cok?
legendary Granny Eastly, someone capable of communicating with the Wyab, and the Wyab are the key to information on the Night Kingdom.
Why do you need knowledge on the Night Kingdom?
Apalah
It's
dia ini.
not something you
Don't forget.
do you not believe.
Gambar manusia
that you
zaman
are
Neolitikum
capable of
bertiga
betraying
kemarin.
debt?
Bertiga.
People can lie, but souls cannot.
Oh yang ini.
I can tell there's a weight to your soul, a sense of justice.
Nih.
You may not live among your tribe, but you certainly know their
Nih.
tricks. I
Ini
apologize for my
KJ.
misjudgment.
Ini Bang
You're more capable than I
Alri.
imagined.
Nah ini sini si Kelep.
We'll see if you have
Kalau
what
nggak si
it takes to
kipas.
join my plan.
Udah pas itu. Ya nggak sih? Apaan gue moto coba?
Worth trying.
Rather than
Mana ada
weaving
gue
a net
moto.
to protect the ley lines, this method would address the root
Wih, kelar
problem
juga billing gue akhirnya setelah berpuluh-puluh jam ya.
by reconstructing the ley lines themselves.
Tuh kagak kelar-kelar, Cok.
Traveler, Paimon, are you two all right?
Ah, itu pindah channel berkurang 10 jam. Taasi matamu. Masih sisa segitu, ku pindahin ya.
I'm so mad at him. After everything, he still can't let go of the past. For some reason, he thinks he owes something to the people who cared. Now that he's all grown up, he thinks no one can tell him what to do. He thinks he can just... I'll show him. If he tries to run one more time,
Taasi dari mana, ha?
he's got another thing coming.
Maybe stubbornness runs in the family. Like grandmother, like grandson.
Dan nenek turun ke cucu.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway.
Yeah, the captain's... What does that even mean? Something...
The loom of fate?
Loom of fate?
Anyway... If he really...
Which means...
Why is he so obsessed with saving Natlan?
Yes. She needs to know.
Akhirnya kelar juga ya guys ya. Habis. Masih ada bagian anjay. Dan ekstrim aja. Mata aku udah mengantuk, Cok. Oke, mata sudah mengantuk. Burung sudah menegang. Alangkah baiknya kita turu ya. Semua Ikhsan turu. Saya turu dulu, Bos. Salah. Sehat. Apa ini? S. Suryadi. Cerdas kena sensor. Sehat cerdas Suryadi. Apalah dia ini? Aduh. Udah dulu guys, thank you udah nonton, yang udah like, yang udah subscribe, yang belum like subscribe dulu gak sih? Wow. Udah dulu. Turu. Siapa aja orang yang on di sini nih? Udah dulu. See you next stream. Kecewa matamu, kecewa. Aku ngantuk ya. Aku mau tidur. Aku menikmati ranjangku ya. Ini apa? Oh ini. Besok kita long stream. Tenang aja. Anjay. Tuh bagian 4 masih belum, Cok. Masih lama kali ini bagian 4, bagian 5, bagian 6. Hai, si bahasa Kia. Apa ini? Aku ada ini. Aku punya ini. Widih. Baru tahu aku punya ini. Oke, aku udah dulu. Bagian 4 yang seru ya, makanya serunya besok ya. Besok long stream kok. Long stream, long dick. Small dick, big black dick. Jadi see you next stream, sampai jumpa. Stream kali ini sampai sini aja. Ntar aku matiin billing Subathonnya. Oke, thank you semuanya. Sampai jumpa stream berikutnya. Sanskuyy sign in out. Bye bye, dadah. Selamat malam guys.